You cannot afford to continue using paper forms. You're not using an electronic format for your E4473. You are putting your business at risk. With the ATF's new zero tolerance approach to the firearms business, the cost of not doing an electronic is much higher than the cost of paying for a way to do it properly. Roughly 50% of our business comes from firearms. If I were to lose that at any one of my locations, it would be a store closer almost. My business means everything to me. It is how me and my family support ourselves, and I cannot imagine what it would be like if they took it. We were a paper form shop. We filed them, we stored them. We had a fairly rigid practice of a second employee had to review the form, and then the store manager reviewed the forms the following morning, and then the regional manager reviewed them one more time. Small clerical errors get through all of those sets of eyes. We've had flawless gun audits by the ATF for many, many, many years. In somewhere around 2017, we had a bunch of turnover at a couple of our locations, then had an ATF audit that was unpleasant. There were some mistakes made. There were some clerical mistakes. There was a straw purchase that was pretty egregious. And any errors that occurred on that form would open up substantial liability to me for having been the one that transferred the firearm. And there was just a lot of attention by the ATF paid to that audit. And it was an eye-opening experience for me to understand the significant risk to sell firearms. It was a wake-up call for us. That was right about the time that we were introduced to E4473. We fully implemented it, and it changed everything. It basically took all the clerical error possibilities out. It took all the serial number errors out. So many of the things where we had been dinged for inaccuracies are not even possible anymore. You couldn't do those things if you tried. Just the clarity that you have that you're dealing with the correct firearm is really important. Bravo's E4473 makes it awesome. When it comes to the firearms liability in our business now, it's not something that I even think about anymore. And in the past, it kept me up at night. The number of times that we catch an error on the form now, as close to zero as it can be. It takes a lot of effort to screw up a form when you're doing it with E4473. So we almost never see that anymore. I can't imagine going back to a paper type process and feeling at all confident that we were doing it 100% right. I definitely sleep better at night knowing that my gun forms are clean and that my license is not in jeopardy. Starting out as a gun retailer, not on an electronic product, and Bravo is the only one that I know of, and I absolutely enjoy using it. I can't imagine doing it.